Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Ultimate General American Revolution. We've got some decisions to make today. Fresh from its victory at Fort Montgomery, what are we going to do with the Continental Army? Do we march north and try and head off the British who are trying to advance south from Canada? Or do we turn our attention back towards Boston and Salem and try and take those for good? Also, we've got to think towards the coming winter. Yeah, it's the heady days of summer. We're at the end of June. But in winter, we're going to need to feed the army. How are we going to do that? We need to start thinking about this in the economy, get some infrastructure in place, and make sure that this rebellion doesn't just die out in the cold winter months. Right, first off, we need to look at a few changes and a few things that I have figured out and been informed about. Thanks to you guys who are leaving tips in the comments, by the way. Really appreciate it. I knew there was something I was missing with moving armies around, and I'm just going to show you guys this. Who's got the artillery? Let's bring these guys out. If we leave them, we need to do this outside of a settlement. If we select just the units, it's this button here, Join Brigade. Now, this should form them into a group so they can march around in one big formation. Funnily enough, I mean, you guys mentioned it in the comments. I was reading about it just at the same time, trying to figure out how to do this. I'd missed the button. The game, I don't feel, does a great job of explaining a lot of things. That might have been explained and I missed it. Who knows? But what it doesn't do is tell you an awful lot about the economy. We need to get the economy going. We need to feed the troops over winter. I mentioned this before. This is going to be an issue, especially with us not getting provisions sent around. Anyway, what are we going to do with this army? I dare say we should probably leave at least one regiment to hold this. It is a fort. Forts should be held. I feel they are good strong points. So let me bring out the New Haven militia. Oh, and Marcus Mark here. Let's select the lot, and let's get marching up towards Kingston. And we should see now one big brigade going together. In fact, if we form that into an army like that, they should march and organise together. But this is one big brigade. I want that to work together. Now then, there's other good uses for that as well. Like in Hatfield, if we select these guys, we can't do that. We can't do it in the colony, or in the settlement rather. So if we bring these guys out. Can I select them then? I can. And I can brigade them up, and then I can also order them to go back in. And at that point, they should stay in that brigade. At least in theory. I've got a nice force at Fort Stevens. I'm going to do the same at Leicester, because this is somewhere that I feel is going to end up being punished by the British at some point. So we put those in there, put them back in. And I'll do the same at Providence as well. We can split these up again afterwards. It's not a problem. So as long as we do that and get them back in, that's fine. That's fine. Fort Stevens. I think Fort Stevens... Well, actually, I do think this will be attacked. So, yes, let's get the chaps out. It'd be awesome if you could just do this within the settlement, but it's no big deal. And once it's done, it's done. All right, we need to start looking up towards Hubberton. That's cut off from supply at the moment, which is actually quite useful for our purposes. But we want to advance up here. We know there's a British force landed. So we're going to try and do some sneaky stuff and draw them out. In Albany, there are 2 militia regiments in Albany. Okay, cool. We'll meet up with those when the army turns up. Now then, that's just some basic maneuvering and stuff. I think with the ships, I've sent ships over here. This might be to their doom, I don't know. I don't think we can form them together until we get the naval department and we can get an admiral and stuff. I may be totally wrong on that, but we'll see how that develops. I'm not as interested in the naval side of the game as I am the land and army side, just because I prefer that sort of thing, but we'll see. We'll try and do something with it. Now then, we need to also boost our income because expenses are going to go up, and we would very much like to start spending some on intelligence. I don't think it's important just at the moment. Oh, we can rent a load of factories. Never mind. That's something for later. We may need to start paying extra for salaries and for recruits and stuff, but at the moment, that's okay. So what we do need to look at is anywhere that's important. What are we building here? A warehouse. We're nearly out of building slots. What I want to start looking at is the fur trader's house. We can't do it in Hartford, so that's okay. They're not terribly expensive things to... Oh, Hatfield's got nothing in there. Can we see what region this is in? What's the... How do we check the region? Is it... It's not like that. Territorial control. Don't know. Oh, Connecticut. There we go. So Massachusetts covers those three, I think. I'll figure this out. There is a button, I'm sure. Ah, well, that shows background constructions, and it does at least show which region is in what. So that's not what I wanted, though. Colonies management. That's the one I wanted. Okay. So in Connecticut, we are spending... Oh, construction doctrine. That's that's a whole lot of money. That's a whole lot of money. So we should take advantage of that to build things faster. But it's only these two areas. So anywhere where you get, like, 3 settlements in an area is probably a better position to spend. Anyway, we are building stuff in Hartford. We can build stuff. Oh, we should get on with this. The thing is, we can't afford a damn thing because we don't have enough of the materials. So carpenter shops are kind of key there. But anyway, Hatfield. I'm looking for the fur trader's house if we have one. It's going to be somewhere in the north, I'm guessing. Fort Rice probably has one. At a guess. Rum distillers, weavers. Oh, fur trader's house. There we go. Doesn't cost too many. Doesn't cost too much in the way of cash. It'll produce fur. And people tell me that that's the way to make the money. We can't do them at the moment, so that's fine. Actually, looking at this, Falmouth has animals. This strategic resource offers a provision boost in agriculture facilities. Oh, I mean, they look like bison to me. I thought that would be something to do with hunting for the skins. Never mind. So Falmouth, we could do something with agriculture up there. That is going to be a thing, by the way. The only reason I haven't developed Middlesbrough as agricultural infrastructure is because I feel we're going to lose it, but one day that will be ours. So anywhere we can produce, like Kingston would be a good one. There, that would be somewhere we could farm. So we're going to have to worry about getting provisions. Oh, New Haven as well. New Haven might be safer. But anyway, those are things for the future. Leicester. We can produce a stable to get more horses. Okay. It's not a problem at the moment because the money is okay. So we need to get carpenter shops up, I would say, as a priority. Right. So that's a brief overview of what we're going to do with the economy. Let's get the army moving. It has arrived here. Let us move on Albany. Do we have a force in Kingston? We do not at the moment. Kingston doesn't feel under threat. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. The militia that we've left down here. Oh, it's fighting Illinois. Let's modify these guys. They're in a fort. It's a shame that we don't... Can we take that one off? Or can I not reduce that? I wanted to change it for... Oh, yeah, if I do that... And then we're going to put artillery in. And we'll change that. We don't want 3-pounder Galloper guns. 6-pounder field guns are far, far better. Yeah. Well, what will probably happen is at some point those chaps will take the field. So I am going to do that anyway. So that's cool. We are marching up to Albany. That's looking good. I can't wait to get another general for this. It's going to be so nice. Oh, we've got something. We've got something. Not enough resources for production. Yeah, I need to make a weaver's house to get the textiles for that, I think. So we're cranking out... Is this our storage of ammunition? It sounds like a lot. I'm not sure it is. Quick look in the market. Now, the Prussian musket has come on the market. Firepower of 10, which is the same. Reload of... I'm guessing lower numbers are worse for this. Better at melee? Not substantially. Just very similar to the others, which is fine. We see we've got a lot of brown bests inside. Oh, I tell you why. That's yes. Aha. That's something. We received a message from Spain. Spain and the Miamis are now at war. I'm guessing that is a group of natives down in Florida. You receive a report on changes in relations. Do you know, I don't care too much about this. Disruption of supply lines. Privateer vessels conduct raids along the British coastline. Nice. We get 150 brown bests. Okay. If those guys are supplying us with brown bests, I need to equip one of our outfits here with them. So let's get them into Albany. And we can change the muskets over. That'll be pretty cool. Change in relation. That's fine. Army management, prisoners. We took a ton of prisoners. Now, I wonder if we lost one of these settlements, would the prisoners be released? It would make sense that they are, but we'll need to keep an eye on the mechanics for that. Also, to bear in mind, if it looks like we're losing somewhere, I don't know if we can move them around, actually. No, I don't think we get the option of that, so they are where they are. That's fine. If we do a prisoner exchange, we can get 200 of our guys back, so I'm going to do that. In a remote and neutral location, shielded from the prying eyes of their respective armies, representatives from the Continental and British forces met clandestinely. After tense negotiations, they cautiously reached a consensus on a temporary truce for the purpose of exchanging captured soldiers. Has everyone arrived in Albany? They have, and we don't have enough space in there to fill everyone up. But I'm going to change Dome Shunton's regiment. Let's edit this. You guys, because the artillery always gets involved in here, so you guys are getting the Brown Bess. And this also means that we still have enough Brown Besses in reserve to do whatever we need to do. Cool. I think that takes place instantly. We've got the Bennington militia. Those guys are weak. I might leave those. Ooh, there's a big, big army in Bennington. Is that cut off? It kind of is. It kind of is. So those guys can suffer there. That's brilliant. I'm tempted to move on Fort Saratoga for the simple reason that we can surround them, and I believe that we can take the fort like we did the last time. And that'll be a nice little grab. So let's get the army out. Let's leave the garrison. If I do this, can I do that one? I can't select the one that I want, but that's fine. I actually want to select the 2 militia regiments, but if I click on one, then... Oh, hang on. No, mistakes were made. I've left some behind. Yeah. The Frisian volunteers. You should not be left behind. Make sure you come up. Let's just make sure that we get our guys in there. I think you should be part of that 1st brigade, surely. Where the hell are they going? Actually, it looks like that brigade has been disbanded once it's gone in and out of that bloody place. So that's not what I wanted at all. Control click, control click. Brigade those together. Click. I can't do it. It's not working. Are they too far apart? New Haven militia. Oh, Cuthbertson's the wrong one. Okay, so no, they weren't. We'll have to figure this out. And soon. I honestly thought, right, there's Cole and Carroll Brigade. Silent sympathizers. We get 2 furs. Nice. You've built military infrastructure in New Haven. Oh, we've completed the task. Excellent. Just a quick pause so we can catch up on this. And the warehouse in Hartford is complete. So the warehouse basically will give us more storage for provisions and stuff, which I think is going to be kind of a big deal. So Hartford. There's lots of things we can build. If we're going to do farm production, we need to do that in somewhere where it's meaningful to get the best bang for our buck. It's a bit expensive. New Haven is somewhere that's meaningful for this. So what we're going to actually do is the first job is the carpenter's shop. It's always the carpenter's shop. If it's available. I'm guessing it is, and I'm guessing I have missed the button for it. There it is. That uses up 5. And we can do up in Fort Stevens, Fort Lovell, Fort Rice. Oh, these guys have got furs. Oh, this absolutely needs... Well, it needs a carpenter's shop first. And then secondary, we can't afford it. We get the carpenter shops going. We do need to get this stuff on the go. Right. We're going in, folks. So Cuthbertson, can we disband the brigade? We can. It's Cuthbertson. Shit. Hang on, what if I click on this? Right. We're just going to go battle. Okay, I'm just giving some move orders. We're going to get people shifting out as fast as we can. Do they actually have artillery? They do have artillery. It's on this side. So we don't really want to attack from this side. Let's make sure our general goes up. And we're going to try and get this place surrounded so there will be no escape. I'm going to have to put some troops on this side, obviously. But everywhere else is going to be better. You guys, if there's no cannons... Oh, wait, have we seen some more? We've seen a lot more. Okay. Haha. No. Go that way first. So preferably, we want to sit back out of range of this. Get out the way. Until we get the place surrounded. If they want to shoot at us at long range, they can. I don't think it'll do an awful lot. I'm just going to pull those guys back. We don't want to get hit by the artillery. Actually, we're getting nailed by that artillery. Right, I would say back to the woods. This looks like an awkward position to be in. Let's see if we can... We'll get some cover from the woods at least. Until we get the fort surrounded. Once we've got the fort surrounded, we're good just to go in and attack, I think, and we'll be absolutely fine. Brilliant. So this is how we successfully took the last place. We're just going to use the same tactic. We've got a lot of troops to go on that side, but that's cool. Let's move up around there a little bit. And the idea, of course, is to make sure that there are no survivors. That nothing can get out, nothing can escape. And it's just a case of getting into position, which under artillery fire is not very pleasant, but it is what it is. We're just waiting for this big group to get in. Are our guns able to fire? We're taking quite a beating. Are we able to shoot from there? I'm going to give the order to stand, hold, for a little bit of extra cover. I think we can shoot out of the wood line. Right, let's get the reserves. Ooh, I don't think my troops are fully recovered from their previous engagements here. Over there. Over there. We're preparing to go in. It'll be this side that closes first. There's no need for us to go and get involved and get shot up by the cannons. Right then, let's go for the bold advance. Let's start getting in there. Like that. And like that. We'll slow the game down once the combat begins. And the guys on the other side are mainly there just to make sure nothing escapes, really. Let's make sure there's someone in that gap over there. Right then, here we go. Four regiments firing onto that one. 3 onto that one. Let's go in there. There we go. Battle has been joined. Everyone, hold. Can we hold? Now we just need to wait until that starts whittling everything down. I don't want to advance too much, although the artillery is engaged. I love the firing lines, the animations in this. I think it looks awesome. So what we need is someone to break somewhere. Keep you guys... I guess we could have some reserves. This looks like the one that's going to get the chop first. They've just got so much firepower coming in. So our first load of guys are falling back. If we look at that, hang on, let's join the battle. There's only 31 men in that unit. 72, 87. We're whittling them down. I think it would help if my general was around here, actually. Let's get you into a better position. Do we advance somebody up to closer range to give better volleys? We could try. Right, these guys have crumbled, which is excellent. You guys get involved like that. You guys get involved like that. And then we start working our way over the lines, outflanking everything. We've moved in. Form up. Skirmishers are trying to do their bit. I'm trying not to get that one engaged. If I advance them, we'll get that one engaged as well. And I don't really want to do that. Second one's broken. Excellent. Over the lines we go. Next one. What is going on here? What is going on there? I don't know. Well done, fellas. Well done. It's time to go in and go and shoot those artilleries. We've got reinforcements here, actually. Come on the double. Jonas Tennant surrendered. Was that? That's one of theirs. Excellent. Get him out of there. And he surrendered twice, I think. Oh no, that's this one. They must be companies of that unit then. Right, it is time to bring these guys to bear. Advance them in. Oh, I've only got two there. That's not how it's supposed to go. Go and shoot. The artillery's on the move now. Excellent. The artillery's breaking. It's time to move on in. Wait a minute. Where the hell do you think you're going? Victory or death. No, 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 no. Not that button. No, that's not supposed to happen. So, excellent. We've got another one surrendered. Get them out of there. We're outflanking those. We've outflanked the artillery, which is ideal. Let's make sure we're getting everything. Okay, the enemy in a shit position now. A proper shit position. More surrenderings. Can't see where, but it's good wherever it is. Oh, it's someone out here. Yeah, it's someone out here. Nice. Move in. Right, make sure that those lot don't break out. You lot get the hell out of there. The forts seem to be a bit of a death trap, don't they? Select charge. I'm not in a mood for letting these guys get away. Thank you very much. Pull them back. And over here we can actually see those have advanced into a horrible position there. Now then, we just need to make sure that we've got the guns being captured, because that is absolutely critical. I'm going to order militia units to do this. Someone else has surrendered over there. Excellent. Right, we're in the process, I think, of bagging the entire fort here. There's someone over here. Looks like they're trying to escape. Did we get him? We got him. They're ours. Good. Good. This is how we win wars. This is absolutely how we win wars. This is excellent. I don't think anything's escaping out of this. Good. Got him. We got the lot. There is nothing left. All we need to do is just occupy the guns. Halt. And then get everyone back into full condition. Ready for the next march onto the next fort. Oh, nice. So that is a huge amount of British casualties there. That is how we do it. So an excellent result. We bagged the lot. We'll take that very well. Thank you very much. We've also found a native village up there as well. Okay, so we're not at war with them, which is as it should be. We're going to try and group 2 of these units together and form a brigade. We're going to have to leave something holding Fort Saratoga, I suspect. Now, are these guys, they're still in a brigade, which is great. And if we hold them... Nice. So I've got those guys in a brigade, and what we actually want is Cuthbertson adding to that. The general's Cuthbertson. Why can I not select... Why can I not select that now? Too far away? Maybe they're too far away. Maybe you can't put different... Oh, maybe you can't mix different types of units in a brigade. Although I thought I had them in there. Never mind. We will sort this out. Play through. So the garrison at Bennington are probably looking a little bit nervous around about now. But Fort Saratoga is a good bag there. We're going to take ourselves a little look over here and see what's going on at... Now, how do you pronounce this, guys? Let me know in the chat. Is it a soft C or a hard G? Is it Ticonderoga or Ticonderoga? And there's shit all there at the moment. So I would suggest, once we've got this place, let's get this started. Brigade those. What have we got in here? If we take the regulars, I think we can grab this pretty quick. They're in pretty good condition. I'm going to march them straight on. And we're going to bring the artillery over. And actually, this brigade, we're going to occupy the fort with this brigade. Because they are a bit battered. But also, we need to hold the fort in case something comes sniping out of here to catch us. Albany is a little bit risky there. But we can't garrison everything, and that is the problem. The only places I know that you do need to garrison are the ones where loyalty is a bit of an issue. And that's quite a cool thing, because they will rebel if they're not garrisoned. And that's something that we need to bear in mind for the Brits. The Brits have to deal with that. Now that's nice. That's moving as one unit. That's going to work so much better. A donation. We had a long discussion and made the decision to offer 3 furs to France. This should improve our relationship. Yes, I think so. Fort Saratoga is captured. Oh, excellent. That was a mission? Ah, cool. Now, Ticonderoga. I'm going to go with a hard C. You guys tell me if it's wrong. Capture Fort Ticonderoga. We've got... That's just next up the list. We can do this one. Right. If our intelligence is correct, the British have foolishly pulled their troops out of there, and they're sitting there, and they're going to be currently, well, getting a bit hungry, I suspect, and that's good for us. We need to watch what's going on in Boston and everywhere else, of course. Oh, do you know what we haven't done in ages? Oh, well, actually, let's have a look at foreign relations. We don't have the button, but there's a button up here, I've been led to believe, that appears, which now allows you to go and, like, make offers to basically... All we need to do is just keep the relations, this number, as low as possible, which means friendly. This is a tension. So if we keep this low... I'm surprised tensions with the British Empire isn't a bit higher than that. I imagine 99 or 100 is the top, but who knows. And we could do with lowering some of the natives as well. We don't want to upset them. That could go bad. Now, over in headquarters... Yeah, I think I should have been doing this before. Can we do a Navy department? No, it'd be on there. And I kind of want to get this done as fast as possible. Officer recruitment, we could do that. But let's have a look at our artillery chief. So we've got to go into 5% guns production. Now, what would this give us? Oh, cover for artillery. That's not a bad thing. And other than that, unit XP and fortification penetration. Okay, that's not a bad idea. It's a long research time. This would give us ordnance facilities. It would give us the blacksmith shop, but I think we can... Oh, no, wait. It doesn't give us a shop. We can do that. It adds production points to it. That's useful. Look at the research on this. Now, that tree allows us to go down and get field guns, 12-pounders. And this one allows us to go down and get mortars and things like that. There's more to research down here. 5% does not sound like a big improvement, but it's not to be sniffed at either. I think what I'll do, though, can I actually get the Navy... Can I do that? No, okay. What about the officer recruitment? I can do that. I'll grab some... Oh, I don't want to... No, I better get this going, otherwise we're going to be on forever. So, yeah, I'll do that one. We've only got 5 of these. So we're going after this fort. We don't know what the Brits are doing at the moment. Cash-wise, we are managing. I need to leave some men in Albany until we've got Bennington. But I think... Let's form the army here. Outnumbering these guys nearly... Oh, my units are weakened, though. But they're in a fort. They can't defend all sides of it, so... There we go. Let's do this. And, of course, we don't know what's at Fort Frederick. I'm all for an advance all the way up this river. Is this a lake? No, it's a lake. Beg your pardon? Lake George. Straight in there. Yeah. Ah, they're going to turn up as reinforcements because they're not currently in. That's fine. I can live with that because we don't need to rush this. Well, it looks like I was wrong about the militia with the artillery turning up late. They're not at all. That's absolutely fine. We've got a different looking fort here, by the way. This one is considerably different. Let's go for this, and let's put the cannons in a position. I don't want my cannons getting blown to shit. That's... I mean, it's something that we can't really avoid, I suspect. Now, let's take this huge wodge of men, and we're going to march them around this side. Because once again, the objective is to make sure that no enemies escape. Let's speed this up. But look at this. This is a much more impressive looking fortification. Yeah, I like that. By the way, we can improve fortifications on places that we take over. And building them up gives the defenders quite some nice buffs, actually. Let's move you guys forward. We want you moving further around there. I should have something defending that artillery, because not doing so is just inviting trouble. I see we've got some guys just chilling outside the fort there, which to me sounds like utter madness. Keep moving. Fill in the gaps. We're going to go around. Whoops. Oh, hang on. Hang on. No, it's that way. Oh, we've got guns facing over there. We don't want that. Right, come on then. I think we're going to go in here. We've almost got the guys surrounded. The militia over here. Right, let's... Can we get in? I think we can just go straight into the fort. We can do something with the cannons. That's good. Let's go and start punishing that unit. These lot. I mean, there's a load of... No. No, 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 no. Hang on. You three. Fire at the cannons. You lot come down, fire at that. Okay, we've got some stuff to shoot. We just need to concentrate our firepower here. And we're good. These lot going in should be fine. Right then, let's start it all off. I mean, shooting artillerymen on the walls is not standing there and shooting them in the face is not perhaps quite what we want to see. But we put those on hold. Yeah, I think getting shot with canister is not going to take that for very long, are they? Can we get in there? I think we can just go over the walls here, you know. You just order the hold. Oh, we've made a mistake here. Hang on, I need to get this caught. Those guys might come back and rally in time. We're taking heavy casualties from that artillery. Right, now we can get everything in there. Nice! Someone's routed here, someone's broken. In we go. They should surrender, I hope. No? Yes. Cool. In we go. Come on, in we go. Fighting is over here. Everyone's breaking from this now. This is good news. You go and occupy the guns. You get in there. You go over the top. Make sure everyone's involved there. We've lost a militia unit as they flee. And the artillery doesn't have a whole lot to do. Oh, hang on. These guys have run. Hang on. Get down there on the double. Wow, look at this. For even though these guys are... We'll put the running on here. I don't really want to lose a company. Right. Charge. We're just going to charge them. We outnumber them. You charge as well. Someone's shattered. Yeah, the guns. It's the guns that are the most important thing. We make sure we capture those. Let's get in here. Can we order a charge? Well, they're retreating now. I think we've probably got them. There's not much of a way out. Did we get these? We got those. That's excellent. I love bagging whole armies like that. The downside of forts, if you do get... They can hold out. They can be bastards to take. But if it all goes wrong, then you lose everything in them. Let's see, did we get the lot? It looks like, yeah, pretty much. Nice. Okay, we've taken some casualties on this campaign, but the forts seem to be... I don't know, I think if forts are properly manned with an appropriate garrison, I think they're probably effective. The problem is when there's not enough troops in there for the size of the fortification. Let me see how this is going to work out then. In a final attempt, this is an olive branch petition, final attempt to avert war between Great Britain and the 13 colonies in America, the Second Continental Congress adopted the olive branch petition. This petition reaffirms American loyalty to Great Britain and beseeches King George III to prevent further conflict. However, King George has refused to even read it and has declared the colonists to be traitors. Okay. Well, yeah, there's no great surprise there.
Regroup here.
Come on, we've won the fight. You'd think they would move in.
Hold the line.
Okay, there's a bigger force at Fort Frederick up the road there. So Fort Saratoga, I would say we could bring the guys out of there. Oh no, but there's the army at Bennington. Right, let's just have a quick pause and see what's going on. We're informed that our unit 74th Regiment of Foot, commanded by Anthony Anstruther, was found dead near Carroll's infantry brigade. That's not our force. I don't know why we're getting notifications of that. A naval battle started. Okay, this is one of our ships. Can we see anything about this? We're going to have to just wait and see how that goes. We've got the other guy over there. It looks like he is fleeing to port. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. King George refuses bullshit. Yes. What have we got? Naval battle. It's telling us about naval battle starting. I don't know if we're having any success in them or not, but oh well, I guess that is what it is. Nice. Okay. We need to think about this. I wouldn't say I've left myself weak, but I have left myself in a situation Where do I advance against there? Let's get Ticonderoga fully established first. And we'll throw the chaps in. Is that all I've got? Yeah, I wouldn't fancy... I honestly wouldn't fancy... What's this strength? I think I'm... I don't know, 22 men. I'm not sure how strong a general should be. We've got 1,600 men. Ticonderoga is captured. We successfully captured the fort and acquired several valuable artillery pieces. Ah, nice. What do we get? 10 6-pounder field guns. That's really, really good. Oh, I am very tempted to take Fort Frederick, and then we can bring the entire army down. Oh, wait. Just a minute. Let me just check if that's actually the case. Loyalty. Yeah, no. We'd need to garrison the fort. Well, the one at the top will need to garrison. Huh. And the other option is to go and destroy the British garrison at Bennington. That's another possibility. What forces do we have? We're holding Fort Montgomery. We're just waiting for some more materials to come in before we can build anything else. I do have large forces over here, but then we're facing large forces over here. I have the option to bring a large force from Fort Stevens, or I could bring the men from Fort Rice and from Fort Lovell across. March them across the mountains. What's up with the Albany militia? Why isn't this reinforcing? Is there a reason? It might be there's no recruits here, actually. 0 recruits. Okay, that's no good. I'm going to go and put these guys into Fort Saratoga. Can I... I'll bring them out. It's a risk. Let's move them like this. Yeah, let's get them in there. And the force from Fort Saratoga... Let's get them up. Let's go for this. This is the plan. Meanwhile, these chaps in here are just going to just replenish a little bit, and then we're going to march on Fort Frederick. This is the plan. I think we can grab it. I'm constantly worried about what's going on everywhere else in my realm. There's a big British fleet marauding around there. I don't think we can see any details on it, can we? What have we got? We've got 6 unknown ships with 206 guns, so 50 guns apiece. There'll be large frigates if... So these 2 guys came back. We received a barter offer. France proposes an exchange of 16 ammunition for 2 cigars. I think we'll do that. Because if we don't agree, then tensions increase. And I don't like that. Secret negotiations. In a remote and neutral location, shielded from the prying eyes, representatives from the Continental and British forces met clandestinely. So I think that's the British. I think the British have instigated a prisoner exchange there. It was nothing to do with me. We can't do another one for 8 days, which is fine. We've got quite a few prisoners. We are using them as forced labour. Captured officers would be good. Right, so the reinforcements have arrived. And I think we probably... Oh, God. As soon as we came out of Albany, it went back to them. That's not a problem, though. We've just got to do this. We've got to do this quickly now. We wait for the army to arrive. Okay. We're going to take the whole lot. Do we select that? But select all units in the garrison. Everybody leaves. Here we go. We're going to try and get Fort Frederick. It's a big force. Ooh, okay. We've got loyalty issues up here. So we are going to have to do this. Oh, are they coming out to fight? If they're coming out to fight, we're definitely taking this. They're coming on as reinforcements. Are they coming on as reinforcements later? Let's see if the enemy has made a massive tactical blunder. Well, they are outside. I wonder if they're just going to scarper straight back inside. It's pretty much what I would do. seeing this huge force. Let's put... let's form a line. These may only be militia troops, but they're well armed. And the main force is back here. I wonder if I could actually draw them forwards into me. That would be a much better idea, wouldn't it? A much better idea, even more so, would be to try and draw the guys into that. Now, the question is... Oh, they're... Right, okay. It's okay, we'll do that. We'll reposition them there. I guess we just want everyone as far forward as possible on this. Right at the front. And our Generalissimo, who's at the back. Right, start battle and pause. I don't think we can see them from here. So, artillery in the front. Big unit on the flank. Yeah, we're gonna put them like this. In the cover. Let's get the general forwards, because I want some vision on this as fast as possible. We kind of want, right, a big chunk of men going through there. We'll try and keep them hidden in the woods as much as we can. Another big chunk of men going through there. Some reserves and some sharpshooters running up. Right, let's see what happens. We'll just speed the game up a little bit. And we do have a decent reserve as well. I sincerely hope the British move forward to attack me here. It wouldn't be a move I would make. Well, something's coming over there. It's on. Right, you fools. Where's the rest of the mat? That's the thing. The light infantry's come forwards. I don't know that we're fully spotted. There's a whole load of stuff. Oh, well, I may as well start making my way up there in order to surround the fort, which is obviously going to be our next tactic. Let's see if I can actually get around the back of these guys. We can send light infantry around there. We may as well use Minutemen for what they're better suited for. And our good old artillery. At the moment, I mean, shooting at skirmishers with artillery is not the best use of it, but it's not a problem. We've spotted them, and this is where we want to be. Right, this will do. This will do. They're coming down to engage. They're sending more light infantry forwards, which suits me down to the ground. Everyone, hold. Okay, let me send 2 big militia units through the field over there. We've got some line units as well. If they want to get involved, they're welcome to. Meanwhile, we haven't seen what's going on elsewhere, have we? It's a long bloody march up here. Put some men in the field over there. Let's go and occupy some houses. Some more houses. As long as they're not shooting the guys on the cannons, I'm happy. We can flank them. And what I think we can do, I'm just going to send... That wants to be a charge. Oh, they've routed. And that wants to be a charge. See if we can get into them before they rout. I like the uniforms. I like the different colours of uniforms that different outfits have. Can you give them one volley? No. Okay. Friendly fire. Nice. Chase them off through the woods, guys. What can we see at the fort? The fort is bristling with firepower. And yet still, somebody wishes to come out to engage. In the woods. I don't really want to stand in front of cannons to achieve this. Yeah, we're going to have an annoying situation over here where I don't think I can catch these bastards, so we'll put them on hold. I'm hoping that the other ones have run off. Do I have any... I have these guys. Okay, bring these guys in. Time to get the line infantry in position. This has been a long and tiring campaign. You can see that the units are depleted. Veterans. That's what we call them. Oh, wow. That's not good. I didn't foresee that being a thing. I guess we need to bring the artillery up where it's now going to be in position to bombard the fort up there. Let's leave those little bastards and just do... Let's do an artillery guard like that. They'll be well in the woods. I'll try a charge. Let's see if I can catch them. Shooting light infantry are in woods when you're stood out in a line in the field is not advisable. Okay, well that's going to chase them off. You can go up here as again a flank guard. Beautiful. Okay, we've nearly got our encirclement complete. We've got the cannons who are still sat at the front, watching all this going on with interest. This is looking better. We got them little bastards. Nice. Go and defend over there. And I guess you two just head north. And what's left down here? You guys, okay. Are we ready to spring the trap? I could do with something on this flank. Oh, I guess we have some things on this flank. Actually, let's go. Actually, let's draw a proper line like that. There we go. Move everything up. Move those guys like that. Brilliant. Let's speed up a little bit. Let's get people into position. It's going to be a hard ask to go across there. And there come the British guns. Right. Oh, there's artillery going at this angle as well. Let's shoot the guys who aren't in the fortifications. That would make sense. I might put these guys into some tree lines. And let's get some of the bigger units up in front. I don't want to block my cannons. Okay, once we engage, we want to not piss about at all. We actually want to get in there and make the difference here. These lot should falter fairly quick. I love the flags waving, I love the musketry, I love the uniforms. I think the graphics look great. They're definitely a huge improvement over Total War, not Total War, sorry, Ultimate General Civil War. I could have done with a general up there, I'm pretty certain. Right, let's focus some firepower on there. And let's just bring everyone in. These guys have all run off. Second Lieutenant Cornelius Conine is killed. It suggests it's one of ours, but we know those notifications aren't always accurate. Oh, we should obviously be on hold orders. Yay! A surrendering. Brilliant. Bring them behind the lines quickly. Should just be a matter of time now. I'll bring these guys in as support. The morale's going to be a bit shaky, but that's okay. And we've just got someone guarding the artillery because I don't trust... Well, you guys should be in. Should get the general. I need the general in there all the time. They're running. Someone surrendered. They've ran back into the fort and then surrendered. I would say the game mechanics for units surrendering are a little bit shaky. I honestly think they're a bit shaky. It's good that units do surrender rather than fight to the death like we've seen in previous games. Let's focus some firepower on there. Right, you two, go and shoot the cannons. You three, go and shoot the other cannons. This is going to be a costly assault right here. They've surrendered. Flank the cannons. Keep the firepower on there. I feel like I'm just harvesting troops here. Again, the ones stood in the doorway with the open gate seem to be the ones in the best cover. Can I get some flanking fire on there? Right, they've gone. They've said, yeah, that's enough. Yeah, we don't want to play anymore. Charge. Do not let them out. Do not let them out. That's shattered. Do we catch them? I think we caught them. Charge those guys in. Nice. Charge the guns. Oh, also, we've got to do the obligatory occupy. Hang on, can I split that guy open? He can't do it. He can't do it. Is there a little one? There's some gunners in there. I should be able to... Hang on, there's someone broken through. Someone's broken through. They're exhausted. They're going nowhere. We'll have to let those guys escape, I think. I can't see me catching them. I could have... There we go. So, some can occupy these guns and some cannot. And I cannot figure out, for the life of me, what the difference is. It's not necessarily that some units are too big and some are too little. Because there we go. But there's some there, and these can occupy it, but nothing else can. Give me... I'm going to find something that can bloody go and do it. I'm having those other guns. There's got to be some... I'm going to move someone up close. Mind you, they can't... Oh, they can do it. Hang on, they can do it. I've got someone in. Yeah, we've got him. Oh, maybe it was because somebody else I'd ordered somebody else to do it. Maybe that was all it was. So we bagged pretty much the lot. We did lose another 400 men. I don't like the way I'm losing casualties attacking these forts, but the ratios are good, and we're taking the territory. The other side of this is that I now have to worry about garrisoning these places, because that's going to be a little bit more expensive, isn't it? But anyway, let's make sure we get this. The enemy, it's 73 artillerymen routing. Can we... They've surrendered. Brilliant. Just what we wanted. Let's make sure we get all the supplies. So, we're going to have to quickly march someone back down there. In fact, I don't want those... Well, we wait till we get the supplies. Hang on. We're marching back down. The enemy were very quickly drawn out of there. I have nothing on that valley at all, which is not good.